Yeah, I'm back. I just woke up, rolled out of bed, and I'm right here. Okay. So again, as I was waking up, right, because sometimes I can catch, I feel like spell work has been done to blind me from my dreams or whatever. But I can always catch like a little glimpse of something when I'm waking up, right? And I try to hold on to it. Okay. Um, I don't know. Um, okay. So yeah, so there's this energy of some type of deceptive measure. I'm trying to look at these cards to see if I've missed something um, last night, because we do have the Emperor and the Empress here, but they're separate, right? I don't know. I feel like, again, there's something about this son or this child that maybe in the future is going to be abandoned or something. There's something, again, being decided or something about a child. But it's almost like this child is, I don't know, like I said, spiritually or maybe some kind of way separated. I don't know. It's weird from this emperor or empress, but maybe this is the emperor in her empress energy, right? Because again, I've been having like this visions of a king or something that again would have been possibly a connection in the astral or possibly telepathically or something, where some kind of binding contract or something, but it's being hidden or something. I don't know, because of some kind of act that was done, possibly. I don't know. It's something about this child, right? But it's something about this star, right? The hermit and the star card. Somebody's been watching to see, to measure up, or to see something about this child here. I don't know. I don't know. It's something to do with this star though, and this child, and then some kind of situation again, possibly. You know, I don't know. It's like, for me, it's been very rocky with guides and stuff like that, because I feel like there's just been a lot of deception, right? But I feel like, again, we're talking this ego and communion. I feel like, yeah, and submerged, right? And so I feel like, again, something is going on where there's breadcrumbing going on, but I don't know if it's in a deceptive way, but it's something about like Jonah and the whale. Because this was the only card when I was pulling cards last night during that video that I looked at, but I didn't pull it. It tried to fall out, but I didn't pull it. But it really was burned into my memory, right? Right. And I feel like later on that evening, it was confirmation that something should be looked at a little bit more with this, um, regardless if it's trickery or not. When it comes, because again, I deal with trickster energies when it comes to some of the guides. It's not my fault. I just feel like, again, there's something going on where I know who I am, people know who I am, but they're trying to do whatever they can to do everything in the dark. It's like what I feel the ancestors was telling me this morning is, again, if we go back to the Moana story, it's like I told you guys about that Aquarius cousin, but then my grandma being an Aquarius, and then some kind of connection, possibly some deception that happened between my person, right? And then this cousin is rumored, right? But again, nobody will admit to it, but who knows? You see what I'm saying? So again, I don't know if it's like, again, on the astral sense, telepath, like some kind of connection or contract, soul contract, that is trying to trump a twin flame, right? Union. And I don't know, it's almost as if like somebody was showing me that this little cousin or somebody else, you know what I'm saying, has been basically, when it comes to the stone, right? I don't know if it has something to do with Stone Mountain or Virginia or something. I don't know. But again, somebody has etch something in stone incorrect, or they want to in the future, or something about, again, it's almost like instead of Moana putting her stone on the thing, somebody doing things in the dark, breadcrumbing my energy while they're laying the foundation in the grounds with another individual because of, again, they may be more agreeable to some of these individuals in these within these so-called communities that are against me for what my values are, that are just my personal, views, what are, I feel, what source had me to come and judge or charge the world on these particular behaviors, right? So again, it's this particular thing, right? It's this, because there's heavy energy, again, like I said, what energy I said about what group I feel would have been targeting me unfairly or unjustly, right? You almost know who's in charge when you find out who you can't talk about, right? So what is it? Oh no, where did they go? So again, the other day, okay, like I said, I can see them leading someone or already had someone go and put a stone up where my energy should be putting the stone. And instead of being 100% with me and giving me the energy and coming directly to me and talking to me and spelling things out clearly to me, it's just been a whole kind of like keeping me on this dark road, on this lane, under some kind of binding spell or something, while they are, again, trying to lay this foundation with, again, either another total different individual or, again, a younger family member, after I've done the work, after I'm the one to, again, help lead the people out of these mental chains, after I'm the one that put in these last 11 years, after, again, possibly there was a connection unknowingly to me that was revealed to me within the past year or so, with a connection with a divine masculine, but the whole time I was bound or not really knowing what was happening. So again, I think a lot of people listen to me talk about this, the ancestors, the guides, the twin flames, and all this other stuff, and the two wands. But in all actuality, I know that there's a lot of deceitful energy that's going on behind it. I feel like somebody cannot be truthful. It may have something to do with their livelihood, their child, their money, their something. You know what I'm saying? So again, they've been eating away. They've been using the FBI or some, it's just something behind that's something very deep, right? That they've been using to not only corrupt the twin flame journey and the union there, right? Okay, but also to come into my personal lifestyle and my personal life and erode and eat away at that in order to cause some form of deception. You know what I'm saying? Because there was never no issue of me having to worry about where that individual, my partner or spouse, was at or what was doing or nothing. We weren't like, oh, like going through all of these issues with distrust and everything. Like I've never had to work, what I'm saying? I've never had to be like, oh, what's going, and so again, it's maybe to cause that. So either something actually is going on behind the scenes with that, or again, someone wants, and things are being unveiled slowly to me here, or again, someone just wants me to have that perception in order to push me off of, to take away that last something of foundation or protection that I have. It's like these people want me out, but not even out, just out on the streets. But also they want my soul. They want to break me down mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And unfortunately, I feel like they've used many family and friends and things in order to do so, right? It also, like, to run away from the fact that there's a feminine energy here as a Messiah that's in her masculine energy, because she can't trust any of these. No one has been strong enough. And she may even be the only one. I may be the only one that's strong enough to claim something. But again, it's just to put me in a bind where it will, because of this union. I don't know. It's just like it's something like this, right? So again, we have what was pulled last night, and I had these just no, I think it was like 2 nights ago. So I'm just kind of like meditating on this today. So insightful revelations here. Okay. So again, it's kind of like these are like two trails to this like light bulb or this something here. Because I feel like, again, that the energy of the cousin, right? I feel like something was removed, like the energy of the grandmother being that Aquarius star, like we looked at last night, was removed, right? By some kind of tech or some kind of possibly, some kind of I don't know. I don't know. It's some kind of something to mess with that connection, right? To the higher up, to the universe in that sense. And maybe it was given to, again, another family member or that cousin, or either, they took that star and mounted, again, this a cousin that is an Aquarius, to my energy to spy on me so that they can start these rumors or just do whatever these things are. It's a weird situation here. But again, it says men's business, right? So again, I feel like this has something to do with, yeah, men's business. But again, something about all the way from this energy from the giants, or again, from this energy here, it's like masculine energy is bigger, the feminine energy, and then the child. But it's also making me think about culture and cultivating, and also someone saying like this is men's business and we won't allow, this feminine energy to excel or be, I'm saying, who they are. It's just a weird energy. So what they've been doing is stalking and watching, like, again, the Capitol or all in my dome, you know what I'm saying, trying to collect information, trying to whatever. It just seems like there's something weird here. There's something, and it's kind of like to block out someone, to cut off the cornerstone. It's that energy. So again, listening to the sound of spirit this year. And it's just like, I'm not able to drop. So again, going more into a detective mode, right? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of like fighting words, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like fight for the right or something like that. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you find out something? It just it's something, I don't know, like a fight or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, okay, I see. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, like there's this urge to want to ride to somewhere and check somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like driving to like a road trip to the White House. You know what I'm saying? To let a motherfucker know. It's almost like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like inner quiet. Right? Just to kind of get grounded and see what's going on this year, because it's almost like a thunder or lightning or a tornado or like a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I don't know, a fiery energy though, right? But really calm. Okay, dreaming. Okay. So again, this lotus thing, like being birthed through dream, it's almost like, again, possibly, finding a way to block these people from my dreams, to block them from my Akashic, to block them from my mental space. And as they think everything that they're doing is done in the dark, you know what I'm saying? This kind of look like the moon here too. But again, it's like sources slowly trying to do whatever they can to shed some light. It's like the whole got a lot of enemies trying to drain me of my energy, but at the same time, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Some of these enemies, were looked at as guides or friends, or those that were chosen to come and help. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that there couldn't be deception on their end, but I think some of these individuals know clearly what it is. And it's just out of spite. It's out of spite because it would be showing the truth as to maybe they have been holding some kind of position or something. And again, for me to really be elevated and placed in that position is going to show, who the real energy is. I don't know. It just feels like these are the things that I sense going on. So again, soulful burdens, and they want to make it seem like it's all my fault, or I'm not this, or I'm not prepared, or I'm not ready, or I'm scared, and I'm the most fearless motherfucker on the planet right now. You see what I'm saying? And I can openly see the energy or sense the energy of these people, these these vipers in the fucking garden. These feminine energies that have been hired as seers and things like this in order to send out mental attacks. These government officials, these governors, you know what I'm saying? These countries, that have been placed in position to kind of cause some kind of fear when it comes to this whole Russia, China, and this U.S. thing, the United States Incorporated thing, right? It's just kind of like that. But it's still like I'm in a peaceful energy here. Like, although they want me to be fearful, it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's like contracts and things being done behind my back. Some kind of fortune or something being separated behind my back. It may have something to connection to, like I said, a divine masculine, or again, of kingship or something, where someone wants to leave me out of something. I don't know. It may have something to do with, again, a connection to this child or some kind of something. Kind of trying to make it seem like that's my only, but then again, everybody has their own journey, their own way that they're supposed to be saying. And I'm not going to let somebody, what I'm saying, like, I'm not going to play anybody's fool. It's like kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Like, it's like, it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't really, if this is the energy that's going on when it comes to these connections, as twin flames or whatever it is, if all y'all want to be like against me, you know what I'm saying, then I got to be for me. You see what I'm saying? And that's just it, because I'm not going to give up. All right. So they'd rather see me jailed or exiled, or it's almost like an energy of like, okay, well, take this masculine, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to attach other energies or spirits to me that are unwanted. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like, or we'll attach you to this energy, but again, it's like an exile, or somebody wanting to remove somebody, or make it seem as though, you know what I'm saying, I should be going to Africa. You know what I'm saying? When I'm, the shit is just crazy. Okay, it's just crazy to me. I don't know what it is, but again, moon phases, right? And it's almost to make me think that everything has been taken, everything has been set in stone. Even your best friend and spouse for the past 30 years, is conspiring. This is the energy they want me to feel. So either it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Or again, somebody just wants to give me that kind of perception so that it would make it so hard for me to even be, you see what I'm saying? To work on that, or to have some kind of closure with that. They just want it to feel like I just, it's like abandonment, or like outcast, or, you know what I'm saying, try to make me like I'm not really who I say I am. It's that, like, to show you we have the power, but it's hundreds of thousands of people working together against one feminine energy. All right. So again, ceremony and invocation. And they want to make fun of the gifts and stuff that have been given me. But at the same time, the reason why these things are becoming more powerful is because of these people trying to play God and do these things here. But also try to keep me, again, disconnected from the, and I feel like, again, this stuff with energy and all this other shit is real. With this whole, okay, so again, volcano or validity. So again, I feel like whatever energy right now is on the plane is that Pele energy. I'm getting, like, sometimes I fell asleep the other day just by listening to a volcano. It was very soothing to me. Oh, look at this, the same damn thing. I did never notice this, y'all. Go back a couple weeks ago when I did that video about that damn volcano, and we looked at that volcano, or even if you walk with me on Instagram, under Shay_seeking, I put up that video of a picture of a child, and I said it's like the Fire King or whatever. The child that was in the smoke of that last volcano that erupted a couple months back, and look at this face right here. You see what I'm saying? And so when I was watching that video about the volcano that erupted a couple days ago, I saw two people standing there. I saw I saw a male and a female. It was a masculine energy standing within that lava, standing stern and standing strong. But they were kind of walking in a direction, like walking into the future. I don't know, I got that energy. And then there was a feminine energy, but she had a big dress. You know what I'm saying? It was like layered dress. But I can clearly see the two individuals, and then behind them was like a blotted out energy of something. It's just so weird, but I've never noticed this. I never noticed this face in that smoke. That's crazy. But I think we are dealing with the Pele energy. And if you go back to that story about Pele, again, and I know that spirit, like, it's just this sense of something through the Akashic, that regardless of whatever was in the Celtic and the Irish and all of this other stuff, and again, with the ancestors on that side, when it comes to David and Joseph and them and Moses and them. There's some connection to Hawaii, very strong, because and my grandmother's name is a very rare name, and it has, I think there's an island named after her, and then also, well, my other grandma too, there's an island named after her. So it's like all these people have been using this energy for me to talk about my information so that they can basically take it from me. You see what I'm saying? Leave me with nothing, not able to walk into my, breadcrumbing me while being very clear and open with other people behind my back, including family members, to build something that they would rather have because they're afraid of what I have come to do to clean up the earth, because the earth is cleansing itself right now. So again, the whole reason why this fog and veiled energy is here, because a lot of things have been veiled, and they want me to think that, oh, it's your ancestors, look, Desert Vision Quest. They want me to think that, again, it's your ancestors doing this because you didn't do something right. But no, it's just all of this other stuff that's going on in the background. It's people using their power and their platforms and their positions in order to try to manipulate my destiny or my future. And they hire other readers and stuff to say nobody can mess with this, when the whole time they're all conspiring to mess with it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's weird. So again, this fire or this passion, they don't want this to be ignited. You see what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect, but the connection or whatever between one of these individuals. See, and that's the one I'm saying. I couldn't even have the journey when it comes to who I'm supposed to be walking towards, or if I felt like they were reaching out to me. It was like for play. It was never like really for a real meeting or union. It was just, a deceptive kind of energy, dude. Again, and then when I go through these times where everybody's sucking off of me, succubus energy, family members, friends, taking, whatever blessings are coming, it's like somebody is just, every time they come, somebody is just grabbing them, my dreams, every fucking thing. Like I'm just some kind of lab rat or something that people could, and you know what I'm saying? It's just that whole energy. Could you imagine if the Messiah didn't have disciples, or all the disciples wanted his position and was plotting and shit against him or her? You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. Or even to exalt the Jesus form as a masculine energy, but to dismantle the Christ, the spirit, the something that was leading those masculine energies in the first fucking place when we're dealing with this energy. Because again, along with the government, it's something about veterans or retire or a secret service or a secret program, you know what I'm saying, that will label people as veterans. But again, this administration, because of their mandates and stuff, don't want to give people, some kind of something. And I feel like there was a union or a tie or something that happened while that was going on that had something to do possibly with this child and some kind of connection or something. And again, they're trying to hide it or trying to keep some kind of inheritance, whether it would just be this child or some kind of spiritual gift, or it's like somebody trying to create a fucking blockage. It's just weird, right? So again, and they'll sit back and watch as I go through emotional exhaustion, like I can't handle the position when I'm stronger than any of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I've had to go through more than any of them. So they'll sit and watch me in emotional exhaustion, trying to fight against all of these people at one fucking time. Hidden learning, okay? It's kind of like somebody's walking through the fire here, but not being burned. You see that purple is making me think about purple rain here. g.o.a.t. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, here. Can you come get her real quick? She snuck out. I don't know. She snuck out. Here. You heard Deem's voice? Yeah, you heard Deem's voice? Here.
Ba 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 ba.
Here, go with T.O.T. Go with T.O.T. Here, go with T.O.T. Okay, all right, I'm coming. Okay, done. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I sorry. I tell me, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So we have this sage of higher learning, stand in the light. So I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with this here. Insightful revelations here. No good thing shall be withheld. So I feel like again something is being corrected here. I feel like again most of the relationships I've had to deal with on this journey have been karmic or trickster energies. Like as nobody is keeping it real. It's as if they're afraid to approach me, or it's just like that is just the whole thing about it to not do that because again nobody wants me to again actually sit on the throne. I can keep saying it or whatever like that, but if no one's gonna help me, like I'm not a professional, so if nobody's gonna help me, you know what I'm saying, show me kind of like the way or whatever, they're just giving it to someone else. It's just like it's kind of ridiculous at that point. It's kind of ridiculous. And so again, it's almost like that energy. We got Sekhmet as this divine feminine card, the only one out here, as being the person that they trying to turn back into a house cat after they've ripped and stripped all of my fucking energy. You see what I'm saying? Try to put me in these mental prisons and stuff like this. Try to leave me with, I don't know, like this was destined to happen. And they just don't want to see me with anything. I feel like these are masculine and feminines, couples, high, highly exalted people in society, in entertainment, in the government, whatever the fuck it is. It's just again, so again, expectations. It's like they're trying to turn my expectations around and act like that's what I'm only after. But you damn right. I came here to be who the fuck I'm gonna be. You see what I'm saying? So it's just not, there's no expectation. Like I'm destined to be in one of these situations here. I'm destined to lead. I'm destined to do the things that I've come here to do. All right. I don't know. We have this small child and we have this marriage here, but it's almost like it's separate. Like, again, they're trying to give this to someone else. Like, even that, like, say there is some kind of connection with this child in my lineage or something here. They don't even want me to have that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's kind of crazy. And I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about it because it's a real thing. I don't want to overstep and I don't want to be disrespectful. But at the same time, how am I going to fight for something? You know what I'm saying? Without acknowledging it. It just feels like, again, this karmic, like somebody's afraid now because if they, maybe they even want to come forward, maybe they even want to say what it is, maybe they want a real meeting instead of pretending to want a meeting now. But at the same time, it's just like now I have to deal with, again, we have a lot of money here, okay? Again, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like I feel like people want to make it seem like it's all about this, all about that. It's all about what the fuck is mine and I'm coming for it. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's what I feel like at the end of the day, right? So again, this whole grief and sorrow here. And it's just like, why can't I know? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Why can't somebody communicate with me so I can go ahead and move on and talk about stuff that I want to be or I need to be talking about in order to go in? Why do I still have to be, you know what I'm saying? I said 2021, 2022, I didn't want to go in, even though it's probably not even 2022 yet, really? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that, damn. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want me, you don't want me, you don't want me to do this, you don't want me to do, let me do, you know, at least let me know what the fuck it is so I can go ahead and do it myself. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there is a success in love, and these people in this world don't like that. Like I've gambled it. I've talked about things that are very uncomfortable that I shouldn't have to talk about, but that's what they want. They want me to drag this. They want me to seem as if I'm needy or I'm crying out for something or if I'm trying to change something or, you know what I'm saying? It's just this fucked up energy where, again, an empress and I, again, in that Messiah energy, in that messenger energy, I should not have to deal with that. But I'm willing to, I already know my life is an open book because these people are spying and targeting me. But it's just like, man, you can't have it. The one thing you ain't gonna be able to have is my motherfucking soul. And I don't listen to what you say. I do what spirit tell me to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you damn right, I'm not gonna do it the way that these people do it because they're all possible liars. So again, these are just like, even my guides are underneath someone or something. And it's individuals that's not even as powerful as me, that's not even supposed to be in positions or a position higher than me. It's like capturing a queen or something like that in a kingdom and allowing the peasants and things to run the fucking, I mean, it's just crazy. Or people that's in the court. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why we have court here, right? Could be a court case or, royal court, okay? Different occupations. Like people are getting, and the first shall be the last though. So again, that's the only thing that I hold dear and keep faith in. But the longer I wait, I feel like there's so many things that are going unsaid and that are going, it's like something coming up like this reward or this gift. And it's like somebody there just ready to grab it every time, any kind of financial gain, because again, they don't want, the thing they want to keep a constraints on is my financial things, is my platform, so they can have control of the narrative or how my fucking how my information gets out, right? So if it get too far, you know what I'm saying, then they want to be able to have some kind of control, right? Again, DNA karma. Because they want to force this curse. I've come to break the curse. The curse is broken, but they want to make it like the curse is not. You see? Tree or grounding. As above, so below. So again, these are individuals that have possibly the connections, the money, the ties, the workers in order to work, or worker bees or whatever, to work on this, you know what I'm saying, in the background, as if they're not doing it, and then throw stones and distractions and breadcrumb and love bomb and everything to Empress. But I feel like, again, 2022, no matter how I'm feeling right now, today, shit is going to be balanced out. But it's just like, why did they have to go this far? Why did they have to be this hard? Why did they have to, you know what I'm saying? Why was it that everybody was giving, including information? Because that's the main thing I only was asking for in the beginning, was the information. So why was everybody else giving the information and not me? What the, it's just really, I think it's really stressful. Meantime, they're taking what they need from what I'm speaking and putting it into position, but they won't acknowledge that it came from me. They'll use decoy names and situations to explain these things as if they're not getting it from me, right? With this whole Pentagon energy or this defense energy around her head, they don't want to, they don't, we got rid of that. We don't need that or whatever, but they're still in it. I know they're still mining my mind. I know they're still in the dome. And they've probably given other nations or, again, enemies access to my mind in order to torture me behind the scenes and throw these stones within certain communities to make me feel like I don't belong or exile me or, what you're doing is not working. Just go away. It's that fucking kind of energy. But they didn't know I'm just a motherfucking beast. I'm a warrior. I fight. Even when it's talking about like just the spiritual realm. I don't give up. I don't take no for an answer. I don't take it's too late. Motherfucker, I'll come to a party, you know what I'm saying, that started 5 hours ago and it's only 30 minutes left, and I'll get dressed and come there just to say I came. You see what I'm saying? So it's it's just that. That's the type of person I am. Oh, I'm late? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I came. That's the kind of energy that I've held. And it might not have been always the best, right? So again, she who rides the owl brings justice. I feel like this has something to do with owl energy. And I feel like, again, it has something to do with some kind of connection, some kind of, I don't know, interdimensional, like some kind of something that happened that is like out of this world. So it's not nothing nobody could really just speak on because of the way it was, the way that this came to life. And for me to explain it would make me look some kind of way, possibly crazy. So again, I can't speak on it. And again, I wouldn't want to in public, but I can speak on it to enough where somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So blessings of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. So again, here we go with this American lioness right here, ancient American lion. Right? And then we have this ancestor here, and then we have this lady right here with this array of light going around her head, and she's holding something, looks like something is in her stomach here, right? And then she has this owl right here next to her. But the moon is also on the other side. Then this butterfly is representing like transformation for me. And then grounded or oneness here. just being in this bubble. This is giving me like world card energy here of her kind of like sitting with her hands out, you know, um, her hands stretched out in this bubble here, dealing with all these little things here. You see? Again, some people may be able to do it in silence and things like that. And it was beautiful at first when it was like that, but I was forced to have to come out and start speaking about it publicly. Like we think it's cool to look at ancient aliens and Gaia, you know, and look at like different things like this, but when it's happening in reality, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But sometimes I feel like I'm in this glass jar or some kind of something. Like I said, even in that world energy, um, and people are just enjoying keeping me trapped there and looking in. It's beyond it being protection. Now it's like a hindering energy. They're keeping me there to hinder me, doing spell work and coming back to see if it worked, um, throwing out little things or whatever that may sound that I would have to confront and speak on that may seem preposterous. You know what I'm saying? Preposterous. Okay. In order to try to argue my mental stability. You see what I'm saying? When again, these people that are laughing and mocking, especially on mainstream media, but with that whale and that card that said breach, right? It makes me think about again some kind of breach of contract, but it's like what contract? Like who knows about? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I don't know. It's weird. Either somebody else is playing the part as me, or somebody is doing something like in that book of Esther. They were kind of like using hypnosis or whatever in order to hypnotize her, you know, to get her to do certain things. So it's just a weird energy here. You know, we were waiting for that alien invasion, and I'm just wondering. It's just a strange energy, like a strange presence. And it's just like, so everything that I'm doing could be wrong, but it's just like to give enough for me talking about ancestors, guys, angel, and, you know, soul tribe, and, you know, all these things. They're like, oh, this person is in communication, but it's not that kind of communication. It's like they're more just there hovering or just breadcrumbing. There's no real building. There's no real, you know what I'm saying? It's real, no real nothing. It's almost like they're building and doing these other things with everybody else. But me speaking of it like this is almost like I know everything and I'm in deep communication with these individuals or these entities. But it's just really not that way. It's kind of like starting to feel like parasitic. And it feels like there's just one person that wants to come clean, or one person that wants me to know, or one person. But everybody around them doesn't want that. They want to make that person think that I'm not trustworthy or that this is not real or something, you know? It's like wondering if it's, I don't know, the fact between the fiction and if it's real, or if again this ever even existed. But to me, it did. And it's just like, oh, what are you talking about? Or you're talking too much, or or you shouldn't say this. But it's like, dude, if you ain't gonna talk to me, you know what I'm saying? If people ain't gonna keep it real with me, then I'm just gonna go ahead and be telling my story. And it's a shame, like somebody like me that likes to be very private about my information. I don't like, you know, I'm not somebody, I'm not an attention seeker. I like to be alone. I like to be private, you know. But these people like to know what you like, and then they like to take that away from you. They like to take that away from you. What you hold dear or what you protect, they like to take that away to make you feel some kind of way. But it's just like source built me, or somebody molded me to not let that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like rolls off. I came in it without no expectations. So whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I know it's just greatness at the end of the day, but it's still like, I'm not fighting for anything. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Just like, again, if you ain't here to teach me how to go get it, then I'm not fucking with nobody this year. And I think that's the way I'm going to be able to do it. Precisely. So anyways, the phone is dead, and I had to stand here, and I'm not going to stand here. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.